Firex has acknowledged issues with their combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors and has issued a recall for certain models. The company recommends replacing the affected units with separate smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Carbon monoxide, abbreviated CO, is a colorless, odorless gas that is slightly lighter than air. It can spread evenly throughout a room or building. However, CO can accumulate in pockets at floor level, especially in poorly ventilated areas. Combination detectors are designed to detect both smoke and carbon monoxide. They offer several advantages. Firstly, convenience. One device covers both smoke and CO detection, reducing the number of devices needed and minimizing clutter. Secondly, interconnection. Many combination detectors can be interconnected with other smoke and CO detectors in the home, creating a comprehensive safety system. Thirdly, early detection. CO detectors placed at floor level can detect CO that has accumulated in lower areas, providing early warning of a potential hazard. The National Fire Protection Association, abbreviated NFPA, and some manufacturers recommend installing a combination detector at ceiling level for smoke detection and a separate CO detector at floor level for CO detection. This ensures optimal detection of both hazards. However, if only one device is used, a combination detector placed at ceiling level may provide sufficient detection for both smoke and company. Furthermore, test all smoke and CO detectors regularly according to the manufacturer's instructions. Replace detectors every 10 years, even if they appear to be working properly. Keep doors and windows closed in rooms with gas appliances, such as fireplaces and stoves, to prevent CO build-up. Finally, install a CO alarm in any room where a fuel-burning appliance is located, such as a garage or basement. Remember that carbon monoxide is a dangerous gas, and taking these precautions can help protect you and your family. Ensure that you are aware of the recall status of your fire and carbon monoxide detection devices. Regularly check the manufacturer's website or contact them directly to verify if your models are affected and to obtain guidance on replacements. Also consider the placement of detectors. While combination detectors offer convenience, optimal safety is achieved by adhering to the National Fire Protection Association's recommendations of installing separate smoke detectors at ceiling level and carbon monoxide detectors at floor level. This ensures comprehensive detection of both hazards. Properly functioning smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are a crucial aspect of home safety, which also entails proper installation. Ensure that the detectors are installed in the correct locations. Smoke detectors should be placed on each level of your home, inside and outside of bedrooms and in hallways. Carbon monoxide detectors should be placed on each level of your home and near sleeping areas. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation, which typically involve mounting the detector on a wall or ceiling using screws or adhesive pads. Furthermore, ensure that the detectors are securely mounted and cannot be easily dislodged. Keep the detectors clean and free from dust and debris, which can interfere with their operation. Vacuum the detectors regularly using a soft brush attachment to remove any accumulated dust. It's also essential to educate all members of your household about the importance of smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Explain the sounds that the detectors make and what to do if an alarm sounds. Emphasize the importance of evacuating the house immediately if a smoke or carbon monoxide alarm sounds and calling emergency services from a safe location. Conduct regular fire drills to practice your escape plan and ensure that everyone knows what to do in case of an emergency. Teach children how to recognize the signs of smoke and carbon monoxide poisoning and how to react appropriately. Remember that prevention is key to protecting your family from the dangers of smoke and carbon monoxide. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce the risk of fire and carbon monoxide poisoning in your home. And remember to always follow local and national safety regulations and codes for installing and maintaining smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. These regulations provide essential guidelines for ensuring the safety of your home and family. Consult with your local fire department or building inspector for information on specific regulations in your area. Stay informed about any updates or changes to safety codes and regulations and ensure that your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors comply with the latest standards. In addition to the safety measures discussed previously, consider incorporating smart home technology to enhance your fire and carbon monoxide safety. Smart smoke and carbon monoxide detectors can connect to your home's Wi-Fi network and send alerts to your smartphone or other devices in the event of an alarm. This can provide early warning even when you are away from home, allowing you to take action quickly. Some smart detectors also offer additional features such as voice alerts, which can be especially helpful for children or those with hearing impairments. Furthermore, smart detectors can integrate with other smart home devices, such as smart lighting and smart thermostats, to create a comprehensive safety system. For example, when a smoke or carbon monoxide alarm sounds, the smart lighting can automatically turn on to illuminate escape routes, and the smart thermostat can shut off the furnace to prevent the spread of carbon monoxide. You can also integrate your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors with a home security system for added protection. A monitored security system can automatically notify emergency services in the event of an alarm, even if you are unable to do so yourself. This can be especially helpful for elderly or disabled individuals who may have difficulty evacuating the house on their own. In addition to installing and maintaining smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, it's essential to address potential sources of carbon monoxide in your home. Ensure that all fuel-burning appliances, such as furnaces, water heaters, and stoves, are properly installed and maintained. Have them inspected annually by a qualified technician to ensure that they are operating safely and efficiently. Check for any signs of damage or wear and tear, such as cracks, leaks, or rust. Repair or replace any appliances that are not functioning properly. Never use portable generators or charcoal grills indoors, as they can produce deadly levels of carbon monoxide. Use these devices only in well-ventilated areas outdoors, away from doors, windows, and vents. Ensure that your home has proper ventilation to prevent the build-up of carbon monoxide. Open windows and doors regularly to allow fresh air to circulate. Install exhaust fans in kitchens and bathrooms to remove fumes and moisture. If you suspect a carbon monoxide leak in your home, evacuate immediately and call emergency services. Do not re-enter the house until it has been thoroughly ventilated and the source of the leak has been identified and repaired. Carbon monoxide poisoning can cause a range of symptoms, including headache, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you experience any of these symptoms, seek medical attention immediately. Remember that carbon monoxide is a silent killer, and early detection is crucial. By taking these precautions, you can protect your family from the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. It's crucial to understand the difference between ionization and photoelectric smoke detectors. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke detectors are more responsive to smoldering fires. For optimal protection, consider installing both types of smoke detectors in your home or using dual sensor detectors that combine both technologies. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for testing and maintaining your smoke detectors to ensure that they are functioning properly. Regularly test your smoke detectors by pressing the test button and listening for the alarm to sound. Replace the batteries in your smoke detectors at least once a year, or more often if needed. Consider using long-life batteries that can last up to 10 years to reduce the frequency of battery replacements. Keep a supply of spare batteries on hand so that you can replace them immediately when needed. Never disable or remove the batteries from your smoke detectors, even temporarily, as this can leave your home unprotected in the event of a fire. If your smoke detector is chirping, it usually indicates that the battery is low and needs to be replaced. Replace the battery immediately to ensure that the detector is functioning properly. If you are unsure how to replace the battery, or if the chirping continues after replacing the battery, consult the manufacturer's instructions or contact a qualified technician. Ensure that everyone in your household knows the location of the smoke detectors and how to test them. Teach children how to recognize the sound of the smoke alarm and what to do if they hear it. Conduct regular fire drills to practice your escape plan and ensure that everyone knows how to evacuate the house safely in the event of a fire. Designate a meeting place outside the house where everyone can gather after evacuating. This will help to ensure that everyone is accounted for and that emergency services can be notified if anyone is missing. Keep your escape routes clear of obstructions, such as furniture, boxes, or clutter. Make sure that windows and doors can be easily opened and that everyone knows how to use them as escape routes. Install escape ladders in upper story rooms if necessary. Consider installing a fire extinguisher in your home, especially in the kitchen and near cooking areas. Learn how to use the fire extinguisher properly and keep it readily accessible in case of a fire. Remember that a fire extinguisher is only intended for small, contained fires. If a fire is spreading rapidly or if you are unable to extinguish it safely, evacuate the house immediately and call emergency services. And it is extremely important to ensure that your home is properly insured against fire and other disasters. Review your insurance policy regularly to ensure that it provides adequate coverage for your home and belongings. Keep a record of your valuable possessions, including photos or videos, to help with insurance claims in the event of a loss. Consider creating a home inventory to document all of your belongings and their value. Store this inventory in a safe place, such as a fireproof safe or a cloud storage service, so that you can access it easily in case of a disaster. It is also essential to take steps to prevent fires from starting in your home. Never leave cooking unattended, especially when using oil or grease. Keep flammable materials away from heat sources such as stoves, fireplaces, and space heaters. Never smoke in bed or near flammable materials. Use caution when using candles and never leave them unattended. Keep matches and lighters out of the reach of children. Have your electrical system inspected regularly by a qualified electrician to ensure that it is in good condition and meets safety standards. Replace any damaged or worn electrical cords or outlets. Avoid overloading electrical circuits and never use extension cords as a permanent solution. Use surge protectors to protect your electronic devices from power surges. If you are planning to do any home renovations or repairs, obtain the necessary permits and follow all applicable building codes and safety regulations. Hire qualified contractors who are licensed and insured to perform the work. Ensure that all electrical wiring and plumbing is installed properly and meets safety standards. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce the risk of fire in your home. Remember that fire safety is a shared responsibility and everyone in your household should be involved in creating and maintaining a safe environment. By working together, you can protect your home and family from the dangers of fire.